Welcome back to our second part of our interview segment here on FaceTime. To recap, we have Nick Intan Rashid, Mambo and founder of Alana Ilham Creations.
Yes.
Mambo, that seems to be a name of a dance, but I understand that there's a different meaning when it comes to you.
Yes, Mambo is a mummy boss because that's who I am. I'm a mummy.
Right.
And I'm the boss.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would assume that Alana is your daughter's name?
Yeah, Alana Ilham is her full name.
Right.
Yeah, Alana Ilham, my first daughter's name.
First daughter.
I have two now.
Okay, looks like you may have to set up a second company.
It looks
Otherwise
like
your
it.
second daughter will feel left out.
Exactly, yeah, planning something.
Planning something.
Yeah.
All right, now coming back to the batik industry, it was a tough start, as you mentioned. Trying to get your name out there is the hardest challenge with all the aspiring new talents emerging, those who are experienced, have been in the industry for many, many years. Now, there's a school of thought which says that someone coming from a different industry altogether will bring fresh eyes, new ideas to that particular passion which they're interested in. Did that apply for you coming from an advertising and non-fashion background?
I believe so. My recent I joined Palace Indon recently, and my entry is playing with Hat, which is the Islamic calligraphy.
Okay.
Seemingly, it has never been done before, and there has been some sensitivity issues regarding it, you know.
Okay.
But being in the advertising world, we are very bold, we are daring, we are adventurous.
Think out of the box, right?
Yeah, out of the box. So, in a way, to me, that contributed to my inspirations to create something that has never been done, something more daring, I would say. Because regardless of all the negative vibes that I've been getting during the process of making it, I see it through.
Right, right.
So I feel that it's the influence from my advertising side.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's very, very important. That sometimes we have to break out of the conventional mold to perhaps try something new that maybe no one has tried before, right?
Yes,
Be a trendsetter. And speaking about Piala Seri Endon 2013, which you participated in, what was the main reason or motivation in entering that?
Like I said previously, it was being new is the biggest challenge. So I wanted to be recognized for my work, and Piala Seri Indon is the biggest and most prestigious batik award competition in Malaysia. And since I've been in the batik line, I've been dreaming about joining Piala Seri Indon, you know. I've even attended the past year's events.
That's right.
And I foresee, I dream about being up there one day. And so I was, and yes, I won it.
Yeah, not only being part of it as well, but winning it
Yes.
on your first try.
Yes, it's overwhelming.
Overwhelming.
Of course, it's actually a team effort. It's not me. We went in as a team, Alana Ilham.
Okay.
So it was a collaborative effort. You know, I couldn't have done it alone.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned that 2009, then 2010, when you decided to full on, 2013. So, in a very short span, you are already in this competition. Was it not daunting when the fact that you're facing quite a number of other designers who could perhaps be more experienced, have had the proper educational background, and, that kind of emotions going through you?
Yes, especially during the semi-final when you actually meet up with all these other teams and you see their work and whatnot, in a sense, I did lose a bit of self-confidence on that particular day. But then I realized something, that there are some similarities in most of the designs. Nothing wrong with it. It's just that for me, I've always wanted to stand out and be different. Even in the clothes that I wear and whatnot, I've always wanted to do something that others don't. Maybe it's a rebel or some sort, I don't know, but it works for me.
Yeah. And it looks like that advertising background did help you in some sense with regards to making it different.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Okay. So, of course, it's without saying that the highlight so far would be winning this award.
Yes, definitely.
Right. So from there, since winning that, what has changed in your life?
Well, a lot more people know me, know my brand, and orders are piling up, coming in. Like I said initially, it's difficult to get people to acknowledge my work because the name is not known.
Yeah.
But now it is. So yes, generally they are brand conscious, which at the moment is working well for me. Yeah, so that has changed. I guess I'm more high-spirited to continue this.
Yeah, more motivated,
yeah,
right?
more motivated. Yeah, there's just no reason for me to turn back.
Yeah, of course, it's a very time-consuming, slow process in terms of building that brand. But it's, as you know from the advertising background as well, it is necessary, right?
Yes, necessary. And I feel that also it's good to have that pace instead of going too fast, because I still have a lot more to learn in every aspect of the industry and business.
Now, you brought up a very important point that you want to break away from that normal mold. So, if someone to see an Alana Ilham creations, what's going to differentiate you from other batik designs? Is there any signature trait of your designs?
Well, initially when I started this, my main look is more on the tribal motifs. But I try not to limit myself in one particular trademark or signature, you would say. I tend to evolve my design, you know. But one thing that I'm known for, Alana Ilham is known for, is that we tend to create radical designs, prints. We tend to break, like you said, the norm. We create the unexpected motifs design. So if it's expected to have flora and fauna for batik, yeah?
Of course.
So we tend to try something else. We experiment, we explore different techniques, different placement, and yeah, things like that.
Right. Now, where do you get your inspiration from? Because it seems like this one is a constant challenge to always come up with new design, especially you want to make it more radical, you know, something not seen before. So where do you draw that inspiration to come up with this radically new designs?
It's actually everywhere and anywhere, you know. People tend to think I'm a bit weird. Sometimes I just stare out.
Eccentric.
Yeah, eccentric. That's the word. That's the word that my husband used. But yeah, I walk around a lot, you know. I can't be enclave in just one familiar environment. I walk around, I go to new places. Sometimes I just drive and park the car at the side and just look out the window. You know, you'd be surprised of what would come to mind just by seeing something different that you don't see all the time, you know. And meet people, you know, speak to people.
Yeah, it just triggers your mind when you least expect it. It can be anytime, anywhere, any place.
Yeah. And especially, I watch a lot of movies.
Okay.
So sometimes you get inspired by watching movies, you know.
How often do you change your line? Is there like a fixed time or fixed season for you specifically?
Coming to that, since I'm not trained in you know, fashion, I'm still learning the curve of that. It's granted that you need to have you know, a collection based on season and whatnot. But at the moment, because the nature of our business, we are focused more on made to order. We are slowly going into ready to wear. So made to order is based on orders. So whenever there's a customer, I would normally sit down with my client, understand them, and see, you know, their shapes, their color, and you know, and from there I would propose something that would suit the entire person.
Right.
Now, I wouldn't want to create something just for the sake of making money. You know, I want that person to look good.
Right, right. Of course, the feedback from your client is very, very important. What she inclined towards, what colors she fancies.
Because sometimes they might like purple, but purple doesn't suit their skin color. Yeah. So then I would propose something else. But I would normally have to meet my customer to feel, to have the aura, you see.
Yeah, I think that's very important. To have that personal touch, you need to engage your client very, very closely.
Then only then I will go walk around and look for inspirations.
Right. Yeah. I think that's very, very good. Now, earlier you mentioned very clearly word of mouth is a very powerful source of getting your brand out there. Of course, winning Piala Seri Indon 2013 has also taken you to the next level. What are the other normal marketing channels that you use to put your brand out there?
We do have a website, our official website, www.alanailham.com.my. You can get all the live feed from our Instagram and Twitter.
And Facebook, obviously.
Yeah, Facebook, yes. But yeah, I started off with Facebook. That's how I created a page, and you know, it goes on and on like that. And now we have a website. So we're mainly on all these medias. Instagram especially, because in our line of business, you need to show. Like So I take pictures daily, you know, at my studio. I start working on something, or if I suddenly see something unusual and I'll take a picture, maybe we could work something with this, you know, something that could, whatever that could be related to my business.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can always see constant developments.
Yes.
I would normally
share.
basis,
Yes, I would normally share with my followers like what are we making today, you know, from beginning and then at the end product and things like that.
Right. Yeah. Now I understand that currently you're using the online shopping model platform, an online store. Would that be right to say? Through your website.
Yes. Yes, we have. You can purchase directly from our website.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then from there, perhaps contact you, make an appointment. That's where you will actually sit down with the client.
The one on my website are ready to wear. Like I've only recently started doing it, developing it. But for people who wants to make order made to order, they can call, and they can come to our studio. Or normally I would go see them. Yeah.
Okay, looks like things are going very well currently. Now we're almost running out of time.
Okay.
One thing I'm sure some of our viewers would like to know is any plans to open a physical store in the near future?
Yes, definitely. I'm thinking maybe not, maybe in the next 5 years.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm keeping a certain pace until I'm fully equipped with all the knowledge and expertise. Will I venture into that? And hopefully the maximum is within 5 years. If it can be sooner, providing that I have enough knowledge and help. But yes, definitely, I would like to see my products being available easily for people, because there are people who wants to try first, you know, who still doesn't believe in internet shopping.
Yeah, the more traditional buyers of, especially clothes, right?
Yeah, and it makes sense because batik is quite pricey. You want to try it out to see if you look good in it before you buy it.
Whether it's comfortable, whether it fits, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so that's your 5-year plan. Now it's just the start of 2014. Anything in the pipeline in the next 11, 12 months perhaps?
That's it. I'm going to create new designs. And Alana Ilham doesn't only does batik. We also have another brand called Alim by Alana Ilham. It's actually a non-batik clothing targeting Islamic fashion.
Wow.
And like you mentioned just now, I have another daughter called Aria. So I definitely have to create something. In the pipeline, I'm creating children's wear with the brand name Aria.
Oh, fantastic. So it's like you're going from strength to strength, using batik as the initial focal point, and now moving into other forms of Islamic fashion wear and kids fashion wear as well.
Yes. I see opportunities in all these markets. You can't just do, for me, I am focusing on batik. And I try to apply batik in other things other than just clothing. But there are also people who just doesn't like batik, you know. So how do I tap onto this market, you know? Need to expand and, you know, evolve.
Right. I can see that business intuition coming out already in terms of tapping a wider market, wider demographics, and of course, different segments at the end of the day.
Yes.
Intan, thank you very much for your time today. It has been most informative, and it's also good to see that someone from a vastly different background can, if you chase your passion, you chase your dream, you can actually move from different industries and be very, very successful at it at the end of the day. Thank you very much for being here today.
Having me.
With that, we'll now move on to our next section, which is more corporate news and developments here on Capital Today. So stick with us and don't go away.